welcome to today's show. I have a special guest for you, Jōs Hanan. She's the founder and CEO of Promote Her Business International. It's a global networking group, and she has a great slogan, Ain't Your Grandfather's Networking Group. And it's all about women empowering women in a different way than...
You have to go where your passion is. And sometimes you have to experience more barriers to get where you want to go. The more male dominated the industry is, often the harder it is to be respected, to be taken seriously, to make the same amount of money for the same type of service. And we often hear in the corporate world a lot of, when we talk about women's issues, which are really human issues.
Yeah, by the way.
By the way, we hear about like the glass ceiling in corporate, but I think what the world isn't talking about is the glass ceiling that we as women entrepreneurs put on ourselves. Mm-hmm. Like when women say, should I raise my prices? My answer is always yes. Like in general, we offer more and get paid less and work twice as hard for half as much, whether we're in corporate or not. And sometimes we're carrying that male paradigm that, Catherine, you did such an awesome job setting the context for with us where we go. And I think something we don't realize as women entrepreneurs is that when you make that shift from whatever your previous job was, and a lot of people back into entrepreneurship, they don't start there. Now it's a little bit different for, the younger generations nowadays, but at least for my age group and above, we backed into entrepreneurship. It wasn't option A or B, it was like option Z. So with that in mind, you are taking everything, the whole paradigm of everywhere you used to work into your own business. And I think it's really time to sit down and, kind of do a relook, a refresh of what's possible for what you can create in your business as a woman entrepreneur. And that doesn't matter if you're a small business or a solopreneur. You have an opportunity to be a role model for the world of what works in the workplace and what works in business, and even be a role model to corporate on how it's done in terms of family policy, in terms of managing your own hours, in terms of creating an empowering environment, and in terms of paying yourself what you deserve and standing by it.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I think, yes, it's harder to be in a male-dominated industry on top of being a woman who many of us have came into the game later on. And with that said, I think if we want it, we can do it, but we need to be intentional. And we also need to be intentional about who we are for the world. The world is looking to us for what is possible in the workplace, and we are building this from scratch, which is so cool. So we can create anything. And my question to any women listening is, what do you want to create? What does the ideal workforce look like for you? And how much do you want to get paid? Pay yourself that amount.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. And it is an awesome time to be on the planet and have these choices. So I invite you to explore and see if there is something there for you. Until next time, take care.